Babe, why the long face?
I have been searching everywhere for a free tool. Everything either stopped working or is asking for money. I just gave up.
You dey shine like Christmas and you dey cry for free AI too. God forbid this life. My folktale characters don't they wait for me. Okay, listen, Che. I found a free tool, 1080p, lip sync, everything. I don't already make videos with them. You want to see? For real. I beg, show me. I cannot wait.
Hello, honey.
Hey, baby.
Where are you?
I'm still at the office. I'll be home soon.
Babe, what you cooking?
Fried rice.
Auntie, these tomatoes are very fresh today. Oh. How much? One basket is 2,000 naira.
2,000 naira.
Please reduce it.
Those clips you just watched, every single one of them was animated and lip-synced using a completely free AI tool. And today I am going to show you exactly how I did it, step by step. The tool is called Qwen. And before you ask, yes, it is completely free. Head over to Google, search for Qwen, and create your account using either your Google account or your email address. No payment required, no credit card needed. What makes Qwen stand out for folktale creators is its ability to handle both animation and lip sync simultaneously in one generation, saving your time and giving you professional-looking results without spending a dime. It is available as a mobile app, and if you ever run into any issues with the app, you can access the full version directly from your browser with no loss of functionality. Stay with me until the very end of this video, because I will be introducing additional free tools that work perfectly alongside Qwen, and I will be demonstrating capabilities that will completely change the way you bring your African folktale characters to life. Once you land on the platform, click Try Qwen Chat to get started. Inside the interface, you will notice a model selector at the top. Make sure it is set to Qwen 3.5 Plus, which is currently the most advanced version available. Qwen Chat is a multifunctional platform. You can generate text, create images, produce videos, and even lip-sync characters all within the same interface. For our purposes today, we are focused on video generation. To get started, tap the plus icon and select Create Video. Tap the plus icon one more time and choose Upload Attachment to import your character image. Alternatively, you can copy your image and paste it directly into the chat box using Ctrl-V on Windows or by right-clicking and selecting Paste. With my image uploaded and my prompt ready, I will go ahead and paste it in and hit Generate. While the video processes, let me share one of the most valuable lessons I have learned working with this tool. Effective prompting on Qwen does not require lengthy descriptions. The key is to focus on three things only: the action, the dialogue, and the voice style. You do not need to describe what your character looks like because the AI already has your image as a reference. Keep your prompts concise and direct, and Qwen will fill in the rest intelligently. Now, here is one more critical tip that will make a noticeable difference in your results. Never use the word animate in your prompt. Instead, always open with realistic video. Using animate can sometimes push the model toward a stylized or robotic visual output, whereas realistic video consistently signals to the AI that you want natural, cinematic quality. This applies not just on Qwen, but across most AI video generation platforms, so make it a habit from day one. The generation process takes a few minutes depending on the complexity of your scene, so be patient. The quality of the output makes the wait absolutely worthwhile. And there it is.
Hello, honey. Where are you? Hello, honey. Where are you?
Notice how the AI accurately interpreted the pauses, the emotional nuances, and the lip sync timing, all from a short, focused prompt. This particular scene is the wife's side of a phone call between a husband and wife. Now let me generate the husband's response clip using the exact same process. I'll upload his image, paste in my prompt, and hit generate. And there we go.
Hey baby. I'm still at the office, I'll be home soon. Hey baby. I'm still at the office, I'll be home soon.
Look at how well it maintained the visual quality and stayed completely true to the character in the uploaded image. That level of character consistency is critical when you are building a multi-scene folktale story where the same characters appear across different clips. In post-production, I will use a video editing app to cut between the wife's clip and the husband's clip, creating the natural feel of a real back-and-forth conversation. When your videos are ready, simply tap the download icon to save each clip to your device. For African folktale creators who have been searching for a free, high-quality video generation tool, this is genuinely it. The visual output here is impressive, especially considering there's no cost involved. One thing I always say, the AI space moves fast. When one door closes, another one opens. The key is to stay informed, stay adaptable, and keep creating. Drop a comment below if you agree with that. Now let me introduce you to a second platform that pairs beautifully with Qwen. Open your browser and search for Wan Video. Sign in using your Google account or email and you will land on the main dashboard. It is worth understanding the relationship between these two platforms. Both Qwen and Wan are products developed by Alibaba. Qwen functions as the conversational and creative interface, similar in layout to tools like ChatGPT, while Wan is the dedicated video generation engine. They complement each other exceptionally well. Once you are inside Wan, locate the play icon at the edge of the chat bar and select Video from the menu. From there, upload your image. Wan also supports start and end frame input for more precise control. Paste your prompt and hit generate.
Auntie, these tomatoes are very fresh today. Oh. How much? One basket is 2,000 naira. 2,000 naira. Please reduce it. One basket is 2,000 naira. 2,000 naira. Please reduce it.
The result speaks for itself. Sharp visuals, accurate lip sync, and impressive accent representation, even in scenes where the character is not facing the camera directly. And this is at 720p, at no cost. That level of quality for a free tool is genuinely impressive and something worth celebrating. Here's a workflow tip that will significantly speed up your production. You can run generations on both Qwen and Wan simultaneously by opening them in separate browser tabs. While one is processing, the other can be generating. For folktale creators working with multiple characters and scenes, this alone can cut your production time in half. Now, let me show you something that folktale creators will find incredibly useful, bringing two separate characters together into one unified scene. Let's head back to Qwen Chat. I will upload my first image, which is the woman in the kitchen, followed by my second image, which is the man in the living room. Qwen supports multiple image uploads, which means you can reference more than one character at a time within the same prompt. With both images uploaded, I'll paste in my prompt. I simply instructed Qwen to bring the man from the second uploaded image into the woman's kitchen environment. I will go ahead and hit generate and allow it to process. And the video is ready.
Hey babe, what's for dinner?
Just fried rice, honey, almost ready.
Now, this is interesting. The result is actually quite impressive in terms of what it attempted to do. However, there are two things worth pointing out. First, the character that appeared in the scene was not the exact man from my uploaded image. Qwen generated a fresh character instead of using my reference. Second, you can clearly see a visual style inconsistency between the two characters. The woman has a 3D illustrated style, while the man appears in a realistic photographic style. Those two styles do not blend seamlessly together. Now, here's the important takeaway from this result. Qwen absolutely can integrate additional characters into an existing scene through the prompt alone, just like Grok AI was able to do. If you want to add background characters or crowd figures to your folktale scene, simply describe them in your video prompt and Qwen will generate them into the scene without needing a separate image upload. Just make sure all your visual styles are consistent from the start to avoid that clash you just saw. But if your goal is to bring your specific main characters together, the exact faces and outfits you've already created, then we need a different approach. Let me show you how to fix this properly.
Hey babe, what's for dinner?
Just fried rice, honey, almost ready.
To get truly clean and consistent results when merging characters, the better approach is to use Qwen's image editing feature first before moving to video generation. Tap the plus icon and select Create Image. Upload both character images and instruct Qwen in your prompt to place the character from the second image into the environment of the first. The result this time is significantly cleaner. Both characters are present in the same space, visually consistent, with no loss of quality or identity on either side. From there, you can continue refining the image using the edit function. Want to adjust how the characters are positioned or add an element to the scene, like food on the stove? Simply select the edit option. Your generated image becomes a reference in the chat box, similar to how reference images work in tools like Google Flow. Write your edit instructions and regenerate. Once your image looks exactly the way you want it, move to Create Video. Paste your prompt and generate. You will get consistent characters, a clean, unified visual style, and natural lip sync.
Babe, what you cooking?
Fried rice.
Babe, what you cooking?
Fried rice.
The one area where Qwen still has some room to grow is accent accuracy. If your scene needs a specific accent, like a Nigerian accent for example, one video handles that better right now. As you keep practicing with both platforms, you will find the best way to combine them in your own workflow, and that's where the real magic happens. Now, let us explore what is arguably the most exciting capability of Qwen for African folktale creators, its ability to generate supernatural and fantasy sequences. I uploaded an image of an African goddess character and wrote a scene prompt that included spiritual conjuring, glowing eyes, ancestral energy, dramatic thunder, and terrified villagers running in the background. No complicated settings, no technical setup, just the image and the prompt. The result genuinely impressed me.
The answer's spoken. Let all who stand against me tremble.
Qwen captured the atmosphere, the energy, and the storytelling power of that scene in a way that felt cinematic. For folktale creators, this is huge. Scenes like this used to require expensive software or advanced editing skills. Now you can produce them freely with just a well-written prompt and a strong image. And this is only the beginning. Every AI tool gets better the more people use it. We're at a really exciting point in African digital storytelling, and I'm glad you're here for it. And that's a wrap on today's tutorial. We covered quite a lot today, from animating a single character, to lip-syncing dialogue, to bringing two characters together in one scene, all the way to creating full spiritual and fantasy sequences. And every single thing you saw was done using free tools. The possibilities for African folktale creators on these platforms are genuinely exciting, and we've only just touched the surface of what's possible. I hope this tutorial gave you both the knowledge and the motivation to start creating. If this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the channel reach more creators who need this information. And if you're new here, welcome to Learn with Emnet. Hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you never miss a new tutorial or tool update. If you have any questions at all, drop them in the comments and I will do my best to answer every single one. Until next time, keep creating, keep celebrating your culture, and always remember that African stories deserve to be told in the most beautiful way possible. See you in the next one.